Hunt, Fish, Shoot is back out on the range again today. This time we're bringing you guys something a little different than what we usually do, with a small little option and a 38 special. This is going to be a Smith & Wesson 442. So if you guys like what you see today, I want you to like, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications.
I came from the mud, there's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree, there's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been
the Smith & Wesson 442, clear, nothing in the cylinder here. This is a 5-shot 38 special from Smith & Wesson. The 442 was just an excellent option, whether it be a female for putting in a purse, or if you had a satchel, a small bag, something like that you want to carry in, or even some guys out there nowadays that are using a fanny pack. That is occurring. It's not really a joke, but it's not a terrible option at the end of the day for something like that, because with a 38 special like this, with a double action pull, how it is and how heavy it is, it's such a deliberate trigger pull on it that it's not going to go off unless you literally put your hand all the way on the gun and you pull that trigger all the way back to the rear. It's smooth. It's a Smith & Wesson. They have a pretty darn good trigger pull for a revolver. But this one being 38 special, it is plus P rated for sustained plus P use. So that is a really nice feature with that. So you can throw a plus P in there and it's nearly around the same velocities and things like that as the 357 Magnum. So very, very close. Lots of good stopping power. The 38 special gets slept on a lot. This is an Airweight. It's very light. It's very easy to conceal. It's small. It could be a backup gun. You could throw it in a purse. You can throw it in your car. Whatever you do with it, it's a very safe firearm. And that's probably one of the best parts about it, because you can carry it in such a safe manner. And it's, like, again, such a deliberate thing. This one is bobbed. It does not have a hammer. It's actually, actually built into the gun itself, so you don't see it. Again, 5-shot cylinder on it. Just smooth, very well made. Smith & Wesson obviously does a great job making revolvers. They're very well known for it. No legitimate sights on it. They're actually just built into the top of the gun. So there's no adjustment or anything like that on it, but that's fine, because this is a very close range gun generally. You're not gonna pull it out, not getting into no gunfights or anything like that with this. This is a crap hits the fan, I have to save my life with this type of gun. This is not necessarily the type of gun you're going to take in because you want to be proactive, or you want to go hunt somebody that you know is an active shooter. Could you? Absolutely, but this isn't probably what you would want to choose. So I'm going to shoot a little bit today. I'll go into some maybe the downfalls of it, but again, that's all subjective, because the reason that being is that this is built for a very specific purpose. It's not nearly the same as your 365, your Hellcat, your Glocks, and all those. It's not the same. It's just not. So you can't really compare it to those. This has a very specific purpose, but a very good option, especially for somebody with a purse or females and things like that, and also somebody that wants to have deep concealment and you won't see it. So let's shoot it a little bit today. We'll go over some thoughts. We'll break it down a little bit and give you guys some closing thoughts at the very end. I think we'll run that through one more time. I do like that. I got excellent hits on target. For me, I don't have tons of experience shooting these like that, because I practice so much with my own personal guns and things like that. Andrew was lucky enough to loan this to us so we could shoot it for a review. So let's shoot a couple more here from concealment. I do like that. I mean, it's easy shooting one-handed, really. You'd think it'd be a little bit more difficult, but it's really not. So let's give it another shot. All right, again, that's one-handed, which at this point, shooting this gun like that and shooting it one-handed is actually really darn easy, and it's really impressing me, because frankly, sometimes people, think you have to hold it like that, but getting that trigger pull down and pulling it all the way through and breaking it like that and coming back, it's really not hard. And you're obviously see I'm getting some pretty good hits on target. If you want to look at the target real quick with me. And I'm not really aiming a whole lot because we're so close. It's just really point and shoot, and that's really what's going on. So we're getting good hits on target. I mean, you get hits like this with 38 special, you'll easily blow out those lung cavities and things like that when you're using hollow point ammunition. So really good shooting firearm. I'm gonna do that a couple more times to show you guys. And then I'm gonna run it back to about 20 feet, about 20 yards, somewhere in there, and we'll shoot a little further distance and see how it shoots again. All right, we're out here at 25 yards now. I'm gonna take some shots with it, see how it does. I don't know how it's gonna shoot. I've never done quite this distance, I guess, with 38 special. Again, I don't have tons of experience with it, but I can tell you, because I did have quite a bit of experience with other firearms, good option. So let's see how it does the distance. A little high there. All right, let's just scoot up a touch. It's probably a little max out there at 25, so we're probably about 15 now, about somewhere around 30 feet. This shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, I see my shots flying like way left and high, so probably just a little too much for it. So as you guys see, there are some limitations to it. I could tell you guys with absolute certainty that what's going on right there, that's not myself, because, well, frankly, with that, I can, as I'm pulling the trigger all the way through, I literally watch the gun to stay right on target. So to say that it's my trigger pull that's causing that, I don't really think that it is. But again, the 38 Special with plus P ammunition has some serious knockdown power. It's a heck of a self-defense gun for, you know, deep concealment, you know, females with a purse, things like that, having it in a car, having it as a backup gun, great option, because you could easily carry these on your ankle. I know a lot of law enforcement officers do that, and it works out very well for that. So what I want you guys to consider is that it's not the same as your semi-automatic firearms. It's not quite as easy as those to shoot, but you saw from deep concealment and close concealment and shooting in a self-defense situation, you can do it very easily. I don't recommend taking it out at a distance and trying to shoot it. Not easy to do, and it doesn't appear to be accurate whatsoever. My shots are going all over the place up there. So that's all right though. It's a very good shooting gun at close range, and that's what it's built for. It has a 1.5 inch barrel. So if you guys like what you saw today, I want you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and tell us what you think, and follow along next time with Hunt, Fish, Shoot.